is the Mouth coming to you live, and it's been a while here at Ranger Crisis that I have done so. I am deep beneath my underground lair at the Barrows, across from Madison Square Garden, and let me tell you, it is desperate times. The Rangers have blown a 3-1 lead. I don't have to tell you that. But the positive is the Rangers have never lost. Went up 3-1. I believe they're 11-0. All Ranger fans must unite. We must come together. I gotta hold on to what I can. I'm telling you, it's desperate times over here. It's a severe Ranger crisis. I told you in my preview. Prepare for war! So who's with me in the trenches? Are you all gonna be going to Canada and bailing out like they did in Vietnam? I hope you're not. Let me say something, fans, that this is really bothering me with this Ranger non-retaliation against some of these sick, and I mean sick plays that have been perpetuated against the Rangers. All right, things look bleak. I can list 20 components of why the Rangers are absolutely getting outplayed, but I'm not going to go that. You guys have watched that game. You know what's going on. I can't tell you anything new. All I can do is supply some comedy and perhaps some kind of semblance of getting everybody just totally wound up for this Game 7 in a positive mode. First, I want to talk about Donald Bragiole. Let me tell you, the well-cooked Bragiole took a cheap shot for the ages against Blair. Bet I will have that clip and commentary coming for you following my little diatribe here. All I'm going to say is, although Mara did retaliate, it should have been a slew of Rangers on the ice. Should have just ganged up on him and beat him to a pulp. Second thing, I'm going to show a video of Kozlovs on his goal, absolutely running into Lundqvist on purpose. Again, there is no retribution, fans. Where is the retribution? Then I'm going to go to my Ranger Crisis roving reporter, Fred Wodnicki. He was at that game. Let me tell you, Fred's been somewhat of a jinx, but I found out he was at Game 3, so they won. He's off that jinx hook. He's going to give you his, well, sardonic opinion of what happened at the Garden. He was there. And then finally, we're going to have Mike Milbury getting embarrassed on NBC in this post-game wrap-up when some Ranger fans, who I applaud, chanted Milbury sucks behind them while they were on the air, and they tried to play it off as it was some disgruntled Islander fans. It was Ranger fans, of course, who are comedic and always giving a little jab when somebody needs it. And they said Milbury sucked. It was hysterical. Anyway, we gotta hang tight. We must congregate as a unit. We must bleed Ranger Blue. This is a Ranger Crisis Game 7. Perhaps the Capitals will fall like they did last year. Well, we're gonna have to see, Ranger fans, but we gotta cheer our New York Blue shirts on. And once again, fans, thanks for watching. The overcooked Bragiole gets the puck on the side, was hit by Callahan. Now Bragiole's Cro-Magnon instinct, boom! Dead. Blair bets has been left for dead as Mara comes over. At this point, every Ranger should have went berserkowitz. Boom! Dead! Boom! Dead! This is a disgusting and dastardly deed perpetuated by Brashears on the passive and hard-working Blair bet. Bragiole would get 6-game suspension for this. Yet another travesty by Gary Bettman and disciplinary czar Colin Campbell. Meanwhile, Blair, our best penalty killer, is out on his feet, thinking he's back at school with Natalie Tootie and Mrs. Garrison. Watch Viktor Kozlovs with the power move. as he intentionally torpedoes Lundqvist. I ask you fans, where is the retribution?
I paid $170. Now it looks like I would have been better off keeping my round 2 seat because I might have been able to get a refund after the next game. I effed up. Where's the wall when I need it? Now I had to actually watch this thing completely. What a piece of shit. I'm sorry, were these towels supposed to be to wave for when we score goals or to wipe away our fucking tears? This is Fred Wodnicki reporting from Momo. This was ugly.
Going down to Washington, Game 7, going to be tough for the Rangers. How do they reel this thing back in?
I wish I knew, Pierre. It's done. As far as I'm concerned, I watched the guys walk off the ice here. I know it's right after a loss, but the body language was tough. They've had a great opportunity to seal the deal here and let it get away. And this one was particularly one-sided. I thought Washington had better of the possession of the play all day, the puck all day. I thought they picked holes in Lundqvist's game, were able to rip it over his left shoulder easily, and for me, took control of the game. My friends are after me up here.
Yes, it's okay. They're former Islander fans. That's okay. I think you've done an outstanding job.